Okay. I was gonna do that thing where I like actually had an intro, but I didn't because I'm stupid. And my water's leaking. Are you serious? Don't do this to me, please. Great. Okay. Well, long time no see. I'm going again today simply because I got up today and I was like, no, I got up today at 3 p.m. I was like, I kind of want to play more. And I was going to do my other character and get some tomestones, but then I went, I'll do that tomorrow. I kind of want to just get Mr. Smarren some levels, get him through the plot, see if I can get to a dungeon or something. Right, let me just do this. Right, let's log in, because it's going to be a queue probably. Yeah, 13. 13 ain't bad. 13's half decent. But yeah, I have an opportunity, like, I put my wash on, I went to the shop, I got all my food, I'm ready to go. So I don't really have, well, I have things to do. That DIY that I was like, I don't want to do this on Wednesday. Still haven't done that, but I feel like that's a very new year, new me sort of thing that I have to do. So we'll do it tomorrow, I guess. But anyway, we're back. We're here to save the world. Let me just, oh god, adjust myself slightly. Anyway, right, we're back to it. We're here, we're still just doing things for people. As a recommended duties, that is just essentially, this is telling you that you should probably do this next. Let's figure out a different minion. It's just a random one. Work. We got this guy. The curse is gonna follow us, right? So what are we doing? We're going to go see Drunken Stag. His final notice. He's getting sacked, I fear. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. I didn't sneeze. That is actually so upsetting to me. Hello, Drunken Slag. What do you want? Dalinen's product? Yeah, here's your final notice. You can see all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. Concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the deaths. It's a goddamn shame too. Lost a decent haul over just over yonder during all the chaos. I'm not supposed to do this dungeon for a while, thank you. Right, that's Civil War stuff, so let's put that on. Oh, serve. Yes. You'll notice that all of this early game armor is ugly as shit. Oh, bronze salad. Okay. Product you are done and going on about. It's a valuable gemstone known as raw nashite. Not nashite. Not whatever. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off. Actually, packed it up and hauled it out. Even then, them 12 damn goblins came along. Not like any goblins had seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. Yet I eyed for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. Stone torches in their hands fell excavating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, will you bring me my nashite? Cursor is making weird things at me. Right, so we're gonna kill some guys. We're gonna level up after this also. New skill. Okay. So there are goblins here, but the ones we want to do are these ore mounds. Did I just see someone enter the void? I think I did. How you do that? Bombs here, tin ore. Great. I should pick a crafting class. I should be a miner. I've already decided that because on my other save I'm a botanist. And Fisher is like... That's a whole different beast. Or mind. Yeah, that's the last one. Oh, see, you can see a guy mining there, Mr. Jack B. He's got sneak on. Okay, alright. So essentially that is teaching you... Alright, provoke, I'm gonna put you here. That little pop-up was class rewards, class quest rewards, which is like some... some skills, that's not what I wanted to do. Some skills you only get from quests. So like you'll notice Shield Lob is level 15. We did just turn level 15, but we didn't learn it. And it's because you have to do level 15 quests to get it. I'm pretty sure every skill between level 52 and level 70 is the same. Whereas skills from 70 onwards you just get from leveling up. Because you just make that shit up. Anyway, how'd you fur, friend? Did you find the raw stuff? Yeah, it's green. It's kind of nice, actually. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most. Is it a green? It's the same nice as Nasha ul Nasha, who once ruled as the Sultana. They should see if Dad and them from his troubles, if there's enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon those Coppins made a meal of the stuff, bloody waste. Right, we're gonna get our salad. We don't need the Helm of Light anymore. Wow. Wow. You actually can, and I'm going to because I don't like the look of this, you can hide your headpiece, so like, you've still got it equipped, but you can't see it. You can do that later on with the vast majority of your armor. Like you can, there's a thing later on called Glamour, where it's like you can have any piece of armor equipped, but it can look like a different piece of armor. And then you can glamour it so that it is nothing. The Emperor's New Clothes is what it's called. I'm a stinky because I just walked away without taking the quest. Because I was like, yeah, I have to give this stuff back to the guy, but I did not process it. I was just given a reward. It's like a reward. You know that audio is from Django Unchanged? Unchained? I've never seen that movie. Is this better? Yeah, it is. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? I know how you can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. Gotten so bad the brass blades have stopped paying folks to keep the roads clear. Find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges can be so troublesome. Never seen a chocobo driven with frenzy by one. I have actually seen midges in real life, and I completely agree with you. They're really annoying. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufaloop know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe offer you even more work. Right, I think I will do this. Okay. There appear to be none here. Okay, work. Like, I'm looking at that map and I'm like, I don't see any. There's that one. There's a few in the mine area, so I think I'll just go do it there. Right, Mr. Smarren, you're far too wide to go in there. Right, okay. You'll notice that we got a new skill there, that's Provoke on the bottom there. So essentially what it is that skill will put you straight to the top of the enemy list, but like only just, because you kind of need to do another skill to keep yourself up there. I've seen a lot of people not understand that, so like but if anyone else attacked that, it would attack them instead because there's no enmity and stuff, so it's useful, but you also kind of need to follow it up properly. Is that guy looking the same things that I am? Because they're not doing a very good job of it. Because I'm killing them all. Maybe that's why there weren't any, actually. Alright, there's another one over there in the red area. Yeah, I'll do this, and then I think I'll start the next quest, and then I'll go get my gladiator quest. I wish there was some music in the overworld. It does have those parts where like you just have silence, but I think that is good to kind of make you appreciate the overworld music a lot more. Okay, Fufulupa. I'm also looking at the... Don't send me fucking emails. I'm looking at the icon for Total Eclipse there, and I can't tell what it is. It looks like an ankle. Because like obviously like Fast Blade, that's a sword. Red Blade, that's a sword. Shield Bash, that's a sword. Fighter Flight, that's a sword. Rampart, that's like a castle. Provoke, that's like some guy. Greetings and salutations, adventure. To what do I owe this? What, you've slain how many swarms of sun midges? How do you kill a swarm of midges? Yo, my sincerest thanks. Brass Blade's been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying Horizon long? So there's much more and more you can do to help here. Yeah, I guess. Give me this leather jacket. I leveled up again. Oh. That's not Slay. It looks like I'm wearing a onesie. Fufulupa wants you to track down a missing courier. Pray and allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have ascertained the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. He doesn't love you anymore, I'm afraid. So I fear the courier met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan or the Brass Blades to patrol the roads here between Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackfrost Station, she would have surely delivered the lever by now. Lost Hope's practically on its doorstep. Suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackfrost Station in Central Thanalan. With luck you'll find her quickly. That actually suits really well, because if I return and go to the Gladiators Guild, I can just warp out to Central Thanalan when I need to. So that's good. I also looked at my images that I have on my computer, and I was like, is there anything that I could use that would be better than Trommel? Which was a stupid question, because nothing would be better than Trommel. And there wasn't. So we're sticking with Trommel. Anyway, Myla, hi. Yeah, we get shields off from that, if you see. Hail, you've come at a good time. If another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades both request the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone. Vital outposts around the Royal Alg in some way. That's east. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Ul'dah has a long, troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Cool. That is, yeah, that's Eastern Thanalan. Okay, right. Well, we'll go to Central, and then we can get to Eastern via Central. I know Eastern Thanalan is a roundabout. Whenever they bring you to there in the main quest, that's when you kind of get a mount at that stage, because I distinctly remember running through Eastern Thanalan going, I get a mount soon. I can't wait to get a mount because I'm sick of running everywhere. Although I will not be satisfied until I can run. Not run, fly. I don't know what that was that I just saw. Oh. There's a dancer doing some shit over there. Level 63. Someone's doing job quests. Interesting. Okay, I think I'll go look at the story stuff. Where's Lost Hope? I'm unsure where Lost Hope is. Oh, it's up there. Now tell me why. He's fine. He's alright. If he has 46 seconds left, it's not gonna get solved even if I help. Oh, I'm gonna choke actually. Excuse me. Okay, where are they? Hi. Is this Ellie? A ladder? I got Fufulupa's missive right here. I won't be delivering anytime soon though. Gotta tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts and fester if ignored. Hoopa sent you, right? This is a pressing matter. Why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Brookborough Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Thanks. I won't be helping you. Okay. Let's do this quest and see where they want. Although I have a feeling they're going to get me to do stuff in Central Thanalan for a bit. I'm trying to think how long... It's been a while since I've done the like initial quests for each of the city-states, but I feel like level 13, 14 is when you start kind of getting into the international implications of incidents and stuff like that, and you're not just going, I'm going to deliver a letter to this guy, and like you kind of get picked up in certain things, because obviously you can tell at this stage from what we did yesterday. Did I? Yeah, I did. Like people, Thancred especially, are starting to kind of take notice of us as an adventurer. Oh, this is Lost Hope. Oh yeah. There's a little guy obsessed with cactuars and a fate around about here. I don't remember why, but he is. The Offric, he's sitting down with Amelberger. Just passing through, or you'd be staring a while. Hi. Hoopa sent you all this way because of a late letter. The boy's still far too earnest. Despite I have demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The brass blades don't give a kicker's ass about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken adventurer, the refugees, the protectors. You will be too if you're seen associating with us. So thanks for the letter. Now for your own good, leave. Hi, do you have any quests for me? Anyway, thought I told you to get out of here. I'm not looking for a chance to do some good. Guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, a lot of you. Fine then, listen well. Band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quiveron Manse at the ridge to the south. Their leader styled himself heir to Aelon Quiveron, syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as I know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. Do you wish to help us and deal with the Baron? Cool, I will do that in a moment. I'm going to go to Eastern Thanalan quick. I think we will run past aggro enemies soon. Those ants are, I think, yeah. You see the little red triangle? That means they'll aggro if you like are caught in their line of sight. I just don't really want to deal with them right now, so I'm just gonna kind of go past. Oh, I was gonna say, I can't see the area for the quest, but it's kind of hidden in this fate. Yeah, you see both of those just aggroed on me. If they catch me, I will take damage. So I'm just gonna go. Although there are frogs down here, which are worse. The frogs are just really annoying for aggroing you because they can like pull you in. They're also kind of stinky looking. Oh, I think if I went around this way, it'd be better for me. Because like I know I'm level 16, but I do have kind of bad armor. Like I haven't replaced a single accessory apart from the Menphina's earrings. Don't do that, please. That's so rude. Anyway, this is a fun area. I like the rock formation and the water. It's kind of cool. There's someone. Oh, I was gonna say there's someone standing there, but then they just disappeared. I don't like this cursor also, so I'm gonna replace you with a gremlin. Come on. It's a baby gremlin. Right, Eastern Thanalan. Where are we? Oh, right, we're here. We'll go to the Aetheryte first so we can just teleport in whenever we want, and then we'll go up to the quest. What are those things in my inventory? Oh, they're the vouchers, okay. Sorry, I was just looking at my inventory in the bottom right hand corner. If you see there's like blue dots and orange dots. Orange dots are like more like unique items that you can like use and stuff. So like if you had like a mount item or a minion item or something, they would show up as orange, and I was just like, what are they? Right, let's attune. You can do that. You can literally leave whenever you want. Okay, and let's run up here. You come to this place quite a lot during the plot of this game. It gets some use out, I'll say that. But I really think, I love Eastern Thanalan, it is really nice. At night those crystals kind of light up over there, it just looks really, really pretty. And then the bridge over there at High Bridge is fun. Yeah, the Burning Wall, we can't go there because it's a level 40 area. Like we could, but I'll die. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. I don't remember what I came here to do. Help the gladiators, I know that, but get down, they're still here. Oh, right, we're killing the Malja, I guess. Right. These guys are archers, it'll be fine. They got 2 range, you know? I'll not use my rapper yet. I was going to, but I'm like, I've still got fight or flight. Hi. Don't worry, brother, I'll be fine. Although maybe not when the first sword is done with me. Go and tell the Malja are dead, leave the merchant to me. I have to go back? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I will go back. It's only 200 gil. Oh. I had plenty of time to cancel that. But I am still in the mindset of my main character who has 2 million gil, and I'm like, it's literally only 200 gil, it's fine. I have 800 gil. That was a quarter of my wealth. And Myla, don't make me go back, please. I don't want to. I knew I was right to send you. You've done us proud. 7 L's, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on a swordplate like this? Oh, Aldous. You remember me? How goes it, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? He's big now. Spruce the Big. You. Good to see you too, Myla, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember. You're alive? Where have you been all these years? Answer me. Me, well, if you must know, I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Damn it, Aldous, this is serious. We all thought you were dead. For you to walk in here as though nothing ever happened. Have you forgotten how you dishonored us? I shall cut you down where you stand. That's the Myla I remember, all fire and brimstone, and your pretty face can still contort itself into some terrifying shapes. Stop talking. Ah, don't pout, girl, I'm just having fun, but as you wish, I'll go. Anatoly, was it? Why don't you join me at the quicksand? I could use some company, and I doubt anyone else here will be so kind. I don't like you, actually, after that. You have anything to say? That bastard. Okay. Some of the, like, NPC dialogue is quite fun. Especially if you talk to, like, the likes of, like, Thancred whenever you're standing around outside somewhere when you don't have to speak to him. Some of it's quite good. It's world building, it's character development, you know, it's fun. Alright, let's go in. What the fuck do you want? Oh, you want me to do an instance? Cool. That sounds so fun. Sounds like exactly what I want to do. Oh, you came. Sorry I had to witness that little reunion between me and Myla. Sort of gnarled back from the dead. You think I've been greeted by throngs of adoring fans, not threats of violence. Listen, you're good with a sword, that's plain to see. But more than that, you got purpose. There's a fire burning within you. As a former man of conviction, I can recognize a kindred spirit. That was a really nice noise. Geralt named her Frenzy. She's one of a magnificent pair of swords, such a drunken prodigy forged for Colosseum champions. The man who wielded her twin had eyes that burned like yours. Anatoly, the hells? I love a moment he's just like, fuck's sake, not again. Why are you here? This sort of knowledge would come for your head. Okay, you do that, how the hell am I supposed to enjoy my eel? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker. I hated that. Ain't you a bunch of impatient, humorous fellas? Want for a bit of fun? I'll lead, you follow. Does that mean you're gonna tank? Mean tank? Am I off tank? Do I take my stance off? Wait a minute. Okay, right. Maybe we should just, you know, join forces. Cause like I ain't doing shit to these guys. Yeah, I think I'll just follow whichever one he's attacking. Cause he's using flash and stuff. That's a skill that doesn't exist anymore, I fear. Okay, this is... I'm confused. Alright, we'll kill this guy anyway. I have a feeling something happened when I did this instance last time. Like, I have a feeling I fucked it up. Stop it. Right, you guys are on me. So, yeah, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you instead. I don't like the sword I have equipped. It's not looking good for me girlies. The glamour department is out of business. It's been shut down. I leveled up. Okay, level 17, that's great. I feel like I'm leveling up so quickly. It's quite strange, because obviously I'm going to hit, like, okay, right, you guys are the ones that I want to fight then. They're all called the same thing, so it's kind of confusing. I feel like my everything is slightly large. My everything, yep. Right, okay. I feel like we just beat this guy up and then we're done. Yeah, he put a sword away, so we're done. Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Went well, I fear. I think you go as far as to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. Why is it never a bevy of beauties? Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink. One with more attractive company than this sorry lot. Okay, work. Right, I guess we just go back to Mila, and then she goes, what the fuck was that? And I'll go, I've never seen this man before in my life. I think that's what Isaac is also doing. I'm doing this quest right now, thank you. Occupancy full. We're gonna treat it like they treated Raban Extreme at the start of Stormblood, which I, thankfully, was not a part of. Hi Milo. He died on the way back. My apologies, I meant to teach you a new technique earlier, but when that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. He's just so infuriating. The shield op technique will allow you to attack from afar without the need for ranged weaponry. Since we gladiators are primarily close-range fighters, the ability to draw the attention of distant enemies is a valuable asset. It may serve you well in the field. So essentially, it's a ranged attack. Um, I think the treasures is the one I've changed last. I'm probably wrong about that. I know I changed my chest piece and my feet not that long ago. A plane is flying above my house. Anyway. Right. That's fun. Shield Lob, it's as they said, it's ranged. I like to put my range attack on that button. Why? I don't know. For funny. Ooh. Sorry, I just saw something on that character to the left. I didn't know there were tickle physics in this game. Her booba is just kind of shook, and I was like, Queen? Excuse you? Right, okay, so we're going up to the Quiver on Mance, which is there, to kill that guy. Is that level 12? Is that what that said? Yeah, oh, we're on the 12 quest already, okay. We will definitely hit the dungeon soon. Excuse me, Mr. Progna. But I don't think you get a Chocobo until like the 20s or the 30s, so we will be running around a lot. But we will get the opportunity to go to different city-states quite soon. The international implications of that are unfounded. People will literally not be able to keep my name out their mouths. And I won't be able to shut up about it because I can't shut up about literally anything. Oh. On New Year's Day? No, New Year's Eve of all days? Wow. What a moment. Christmas is just a few days away. Wow. 1 week away. Oh god, I suppose it was Christmas this time last week. That felt like a very long week. I don't know why, but I just felt like it lasted a long time. How the hell do I get up there? Oh right, I have to go around. See, getting places is a lot easier whenever you can just fly to it, and you forget how to actually get to places. But we're not gonna get flying until... I think you get flying when you finish like the main quest, like the original Realm Reborn stuff. And also I hope you all watched the answers video last night and did your homework, because I did tweet it out, so you don't have an excuse. And I watched it and I cried, and I'm not ashamed. Like if I just go this way, they won't see me. Except that one. Use shield lob. There we are. It's just ranged. But like these guys are fine. If there's one of them. If you get aggro by like 3 or 4 of these guys, that's the problem. Anyway, this is like a range where once you go into it, you'll get attacked. Anyway, there's Baron fucking Esquire. Oh, he's a Thaumaturge. We're just gonna beat the shit out of him because he has like 4 health. Stinky. And Leothrit's gonna be like, you just killed a man. He literally did nothing wrong. Okay, this is a situation in which if you took a large amount of fall damage, you would die. But because these cliffs aren't that tall, I can do it without worry. I didn't think I would take damage there, I'm not gonna lie. It was only 50, it wasn't like 400. If I took like over 400 damage, that would have been a concern. I'm gonna hit level 18 now. I'm gonna outsync the first dungeon very quickly. Because there's level sync in these dungeons. I love Rick. So it's done? Good. I hope I heard that wretch died screaming. Old Osmer proffers for never, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. Trickle down is fake. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, so I was made to lead the stage. Aye, my time has passed. Brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. Oh. Those are the same thing I have. Okay, work. We'll take this for the money. Hi. As you may have noticed, interject. I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so in my stead, like you return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufalupa. Though it's just an old elemental dagger, it belongs to the brass blades of the rose. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Right, we just got interject. Where did that go? That's silence, isn't it? There's a roll. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so some skills can be silence rather than stunned. So interject is like, yeah, the alternative for that. So I'm gonna put it on here. So I'll forget about it. I'll forget about it, and when someone goes, "Why didn't you use that?" I'll go, "Oops, I forgot." Can I sell items? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to sell those. This is essentially going. This is what a shop is. I feel like we all understand the core concept. You can buy and sell shops. No items to shops. I just fucked up. I don't know what a shop is apparently. But yeah, it's simple enough. The times when you actually use a shop are quite low. Like for that, like it's not like other RPGs where like you're gonna be going out and buying potions and armor and stuff, because the vast majority of armor and weapons you're going to get from quests. And if you're looking for armor and weapons for like a new class or something, you're probably better buying stuff on the marketplace, because people are gonna put up like stuff they've crafted, and it's gonna be like high quality stuff, so it's going to have increased stats, so that's probably better, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I probably am, realistically, but... Keep looking at that thing. That's a road to 70, isn't it? Wait. Can I get up there? Okay, no I can't, apparently. I think it's a road to 70, so it just means I gotta increase experience until level 70, which is not what I want, really. Okay. Just realized we're gonna get the level 20 quest quite soon. For Gladiator, I feel like we're moving very quickly. I'm not gonna participate in this. There's another battle thing. Ugh. I feel like if I stood in those AoEs and I wasn't synced, I will be fine. Well, yeah, you're not synced, so you're not participating in the battle, you'd obviously be fine. Okay, let's go up here. Right, Fifalupa, I'm here to ruin your day. I received word from Captain Lothric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. He said, "Fuck you," and I. Why do you hold a dagger? Only Captain of the Brass Blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Lothric says I'm to have it? There must be some mistake. Couldn't possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the Captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. You are delusional. Anyway, Fifalupa needs to assist his fellow Brass Blades. Brass Blades of the Rose are needing your assistance. Thaumaturges from the Ossuary are currently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. Sierra is rife with wild beasts. The Horizon Garrison has been charged with their security. Captain Baldwin only sent a handful, despite his assurances to the contrary, only a small unit which cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Tudoruna. Someone somewhere just... got an achievement. Interesting. This is a road that if you've played this game, you have walked many times, because you need to get to this area quite a lot, because you need to pray a return to the Waking Sands, and that is where it is. Thankfully, more recently, they've added these Aetheryte tickets where you can teleport to Vesper Bay from anywhere. Anyway, Bleeding Venture, come to hell. I heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Anyway, we've got this under control. Besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufaloopa. Boy's got a stick up his arse the size of a sabot tender. No wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. I want this Kultum. I look like I have a decent shield now rather than other shit. Hi. Mind running a message to Crescent Covers? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Farmaturge, you see, and he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. None but the best for a distinguished guest, eh? Head west and south to the village until Raph is to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Okay. Is that's the B rank, I think, over there, that giant thing? No, that's a Fiat. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's go into this town. Another fetch quest. We love to see it. You still do get these in like the newer expansions, but for some reason I feel like they're more significant because, like, oh, I get to run around Ishgard or Kugane and talk to people. You know, it's different. Why are you sitting like that? Blue hair. Oh no. It's a bandana. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin. Of course, we'll do our best, sir. Unfortunately, we have a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise their catch will please. Don't worry, the captain will have his fish, I swear it. Okay, are you alright, sir? I took that. Didn't look at the stats. It's shit. Class. Okay, so the next quest over here. Do I need to repair my gear? No. So you do need to repair your gear, especially if you get, like, killed. Or it'll break and your stats will just dive. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Thank fuck. 5 antidotes. A lot of the Fiat titles and quest titles in this game are really good jokes and references. I really enjoy it. You're an adventurer, you not? I noticed it's sudden, but I've no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quiveron Manse were in their cops, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seemed they'd come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell Mines. Nashasai, I heard one say. They're to meet with their co-conspirators soon at the Footfalls. What did you say? Oh. Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. Brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. That's not a word, sir. Forgive my eavesdropping. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. Must act quickly if we're to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. Oh, it's definitely Captain Baldwin. No, you wait, you mustn't, oh gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Yeah, I mean, it's a completely corrupt society, so I kind of guessed, so... Anyway, right, let's run back. Why do we have to speak with Captain Baldwin? Why don't we just why don't we just kill his ass? Like, is that another plane? Wow, that airport is flat out. Oh, it's an instance, of course. Okay, let's jump. Hi, sir. I hear you're a criminal. Can you confirm or deny? Tick yes if no. Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone's been stealing gemstones from Copperbell Mines and... with those gauntlets, those boots. You're one of Quiveron's men. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And... did I ask? His coin's good and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufaloopa. It didn't have to be like this. They get their Nashasai, I get my Gil, and none will be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lodorito finds out? You fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lodorito himself. No, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades? To serve and protect? We're not the bloody flames, we do this for the coin. You're an adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I was gonna say, didn't we kill his ass? I'm Sir Baron von Quiveron, 4th Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm gonna return the favor. Well, I guess we killed the 3rd one. Hi. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. I was literally just chilling. Level sync. Okay, so if you're too high level, you get synced, so that the content isn't like steamrolled. Right, we're gonna kill Quiveron first. Alright, let's put him Rapper, because this guy's gonna take a bit more. So yeah, essentially like, say a dungeon's level 15, you can go into it at level 15, 16, 17, or 18. But if you're level 19, your stats get synced down so that you're essentially level 18, but... Excuse me. I think you're like on the upper level of it, so like, they're not going to butt it down so low that it's going to be really difficult if you're higher, but like, it's going to be a lot easier if you're higher level. But there still is a bit of sway, because like, some older content has been completely steamrolled even with sync, like the Crystal Tower and stuff like that. You do not have to do those mechanics anymore. And that's enough, Baldwin. Your partner's dead and your plans are undone. You have no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Lothric. I don't take orders from you. It may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. What mercy will he show you, I wonder? You have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiveron's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows. 7 hells, but I'm a captain, he wouldn't. I was once a captain too, remember? We both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose Pride. Captain Lothric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lodorito... We know. Lord Lodorito wouldn't waste his time in a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, that each and every one cares for naught but a coin? Mere excuses to justify his schemes. I would no shortage of greedy sods, some who will probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price is right. But there are men like you, men good and true, who the small folk respect, which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Captain. This is what happens in my captain. Thank you for your help, Anatoly. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. We're going to execute him. Pray visit me in time when next you return. I hope they cut his fucking head off. Honestly. Oh, I got an email. It wasn't worth looking at, I'll not lie. Right, let's go to Fifilip and Horizon. I don't have Iron Will on. I don't think I needed it on, but it probably would have been handy for that fight. Can the extension lead stop wobbling underneath my feet also? I need to put my toes inside the plugs. I'll warm them up. Okay. God, I hate this road. Just because you have to run it so many times to go and talk to Minfilia. And then if you don't do the extreme quests as soon as they're available, you have to do it to talk to Urianger. Stinky man. Okay. Hi Fufulupa, you're gonna make me level 20 now, I think. Welcome back, so much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Till a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you for your service to the Sultanate. You're a true hero. Thanks, King. Level 20. Secrets and lies. Blah, 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 blah. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I'd be much obliged if you could grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we've been poring over his personal correspondence. A search to unearth his sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. He's one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why we'd have any dealings with Brandwin. We know now that former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be Owen was one too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given events of recent days, I know not who to trust with this information. Until now, I have chosen you. Please bear the letter to Mistress Momody the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she's well acquainted with the Sultan's sworn. She will know best how to proceed. I was gonna say, I'm like, why am I giving it to her? Wait just a damn second. This is actually really good, because this is the perfect time to go back to Ul'dah and get my Gladiator 20 quest. Let me look at my equipment though. 10, 10, 11, 15, 10. So anything except legs. Was that legs? That was 15. Yeah, anything except legs would be good. Right. Hi, Queen. It's been too long, Tanaden, since you've been keeping busy in Horizon. Want you to know I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. We know you've seen the seedier side of our city. You've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you got something to say. There's this letter. There's the conspiracy. So that's what this is all about. If you fool with thinking Owen might be in league with Baldwin, this letter could be proof of something shady. Hollywood needn't worry. Owen's the loyal Sultan sworn if I've ever known. Having the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh hell, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, I think I know what all this is about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. Yes. Tell me the gossip, Momody. Hi. Can I cut in your discretion? If so, listen closely. Oh, I got a ring. Ul'dah ring. Oh, this must be the end of the Ul'dah section, and then you go into the international implications after. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ul'Namo. Truth is, though, it's the six wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. Why would this ruin their support of the Queen? The Sultana, sorry. I bet anything in this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know has been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen for all people of all times. Huh? You need to take this to the man himself. Tell him nobody sent you, and the concern of the lost heirloom. Okay. Looks as though the fellow needs help, and I want you to lend it to him. The future of our first city may depend on it. You know, nobody, no one else calls it that. It's just you. Sorry, I'm gonna move slightly and like turn on this light. Oh my god, I'm gonna collapse. Come on, thank you. Just putting on the lamp, big light. Not allowed. Anyway, Owen, where are you? He's in the Hustling Strip, isn't he? No, he's in the Alchemist Guild. Okay, this works out quite well. So I'll go and I'll pick up the level 20 quest. It'll probably ask me to go to fucking Southern Thanalan or something. The Gladiators Guild. That's right. I literally was saying it out loud. Take a sip. Hi Mila. Hey Queen. Anatoly, I'm glad you're here. One of our members has been attacked and gravely wounded. I need you to go and help him. I suspect this is the work of more bounty hunters. It may even be a trap to lure more of us into the open. Nevertheless, we cannot ignore our comrade's plight. When last he contacted us by Link Pearl, he said he'd try to seek shelter at the Coffer and Coffin. Take this potion and search for him there. I don't want to go there. Right, I'm gonna go talk to Owen first, though. because I want to and I'm already here. Although at least it's only central Thanalan, it's not like southern Thanalan or some shit. Heart of the Sworn lies beyond, state your business. Pardon? Do you say I've lost heirloom? Proceed. Yes, I don't know if I've ever been in here. This is just a room. Okay. Work. Guy, I can stand here and pretend to be in the Sultan Sworn. Hi, Owen. Well, Matt, what business brings you here today? A letter? Very well, let's see it. Hey, Mum Woody sent me with this, by the way. She told me to tell you that. Have you read this? No. I see, but you have some inklings as to its contents, I think. Mrs. Mumody has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean for her Grace the Sultana. Ah, this theft shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness. No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seemed fated to remain a mystery, until you arrived bearing his ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of her Grace's crown. I know it pains me to say it. I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes her Grace's birthright, and identifies her as the custodian of the Uul legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy Ur and pray them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mrs. Mumody has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had any reason to question her judgment. Would she be discussing me? On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. No? I don't want to? I would rather not. Where the fuck is the unholy Ur? Oh, Central Thanalan, great. Right, let's teleport down there. I'm not going to teleport down there, I'm going to Ethernet down there. I've got 2,000 gil, but I'm not going to spend it all. Okay. Gate of Nald. Nald and Thal are like two halves of the one deity also. If you've played the most recent Alliance raid in Endwalker, you will know this, but that is the lore. Right, okay. What the fuck, geezer? Oh god, I want to mine. I want to go faster. Now who the hell is that? Is that a player character? That might be our NPC. No, that's John. Hey John. No, I can't even see what that stat is on him, but I think it's a road to 70. This guy's broken. Hi, are you alright? I can't feel my... Thank you, brother. All happened so fast. Over by the tracks to the north. I don't know who attacked me nor why they left me alive, but I dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something. Okay. We're gonna go inside and talk to a witness. Ron Delph. Fellow outside? I saw him stumble in when I left the bar to take a piss. Was alone as I recall. You see he's wounded? I thought he was just drunk. You are awful at, like, seeing things. This man has, like, his leg cut off and you're like, I thought he was just drunk. It's like, the man has one leg. Well, I guess you can have one leg and be drunk at the same time. Ethfeld. No. I don't give a fuck. Suspicious characters. Well, now that you mention it, I saw a strange fellow wearing a garish purple robe. First I thought he was talking to himself, but then I realized he had a link pearl. I heard him say something about the wrong man and the silver bazaar. Does that help? No. Well, well, actually, it does help. What? Can I do that? Oh, materia. I don't really care. We'll have to go there at some stage, but not really now. Hi. Okay. Seems I found a ring. I don't know why they didn't tell me anything about it. It was just like, here's a picture of a ring. The ring had the motive written on the inside of it, like the Lord of the Rings. Purple robe? Sounds familiar. I was him, I'd swear it. Did you find anything else? That was a scorpion ring. Picked up by the tracks. Might well have belonged to the bastard. Can't say I've seen its like before. Might be his women could tell you more. You know him, don't you? He's a respectable blah, 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 around Elmore Avenue in the city. Of course, being the businessman that he is, he'll probably ask to be compensated in exchange. Should I ring the Wyman? He's should have known something about it. Is that the guy we talked to at like the start? Right, okay. So we're gonna go over here and do this when we're here. Rather than go back to the city, come back, have to go out again, you know? With this 2 birds, 1 stone and all that. Hello, is there any music in this area, please? There's mount music that you can get playing, which is like, say if you chocobo, it'll play the chocobo theme. I don't know if, I think the black chocobo has the same theme in this game. Then there's a fat chocobo theme, the coral has some sort of theme. Behemoth or Rayman, I don't really remember, but like, you can't really do that on the overworld. There it is. Thanks. Yeah, let's go in. I just poked myself in the eye also. I've come as agreed, now show me the crown. Why are you topless? Ah, you'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. You think me a fool? What assurance have I you will honour your part of the agreement? No, and you're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You made a mock of our trust to deal us off. Wait, here's your payment as promised. My left kidney. And it's wet now. Aye, it is the real thing. What? 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. Now at long last we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers the traitors spurn. What the hell did you give him? No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was you were handing over. What was it seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you? Or did you assume we were feeling charitable? Ah, you mustn't feel terrible knowing you brought us to doom, Masilda. Worry not, boy, we'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. That's not a word. Listen. Oh, triplets. Oh, they're pugilists, that's why they're topless. There's too many. Run while you still can. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you've been doing it for a good while yet. We did not bring you. Oh. Sultan sworn and put these thieves at a sword and secured his crown. Papashan? That's the guy! Oh, I got. Sultan sworn, no matter, kill them all. That's the guy you were talking to that was like, oh my god, that lady got out. That's cool. Oh, I love that. This is also really good. Team. Right, no, I'm gonna attack these guys. No, that was the Sultan sworn. Right, Owen, what are you doing? Right, Owen's over here doing some shit, so I'm gonna help him. That's what they said to do. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's get these guys. Flawless Spellweavers, right, let's go talk to them. That guy's a white mage? He just uses fluid aura? Excuse me? Does that skill still exist? I don't remember. I haven't played white mage in a while. I haven't played anything in a while. Right, you attack them. I'm gonna help with these little guys. Though not who you face. That just still seems a bit large. That guy in the Sultan Sworn, he's going to die. Can you heal yourself? Oh, he's coming in a demon. Hey. Oh, it's Blagana. It's my man. So I think that Owen may have accidentally given him a method of summoning demons from hell from the 13th. Troya. Low blow to damage? No. Okay. I didn't have Iron Will on also. Don't think I was supposed to. Master Papashan, but why? How? General Snow, you sneak into the vault someone. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan Sworn, they had the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back in the city. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It's nice to actually get to see the Sultan Sworn rather than just hear about it. I'm so sorry, I just knocked over my water bottle. Oh, well, hi. We may not be done. The source of his strength becomes clear. Eesh. You may have bested the golem, but you'll not fare so well this day. Oh, that's not... Is that not Laia Brea? Is this someone else? O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, so I may smite mine enemies. Is that, like... Oh. Oh no, it's the Darkhold. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Is it not Laia Brea? Or am I forgetting what his thing looked like? Because who else would it be? Ager Yarm? I don't remember. Anyway, hi. No, okay, I'm gonna just leave that. Whenever Rampart runs out, I'll stick on Fight or Flight. But like, this fight should not be difficult. Oh, well, we're poisoned. I don't have my antidotes equipped, but like, I don't think at any stage I will ever need to use an item like that. He's very excited about me being poisoned. Thancred, you literally... He's already dead. I could have silenced that, but I didn't. Ironwell. That would have been a good time to use Provoke. He said something. There's no point in silencing any of these things because, like, it's doing like 4 damage. Die, Stinky. He died, but I don't think he died. And take another sip. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons. This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, Ashians, to give them their true name. We could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now. Except the Sultan didn't need any more enemies. Have we Sharlarians crossed paths with Ashians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right, you're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the 3rd time I've found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I've started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next? Several. I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, it wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. On that note, I must away. Until next time, Anatoly. Yeah, it wasn't Lahabrea, clearly. That was just like a random one. Oh, he dropped his purple crystal though. I want that. Anatoly, pick it up. Or not? Huh. I don't know what that symbolized. Okay, right, we're gonna return. I don't know what just... I ain't got no goddamn clue what just happened. Okay, first, the Gladiators Guild. So that we can go in and talk to... No, wait, no. I'm going to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, that's where I want to go. Or am I? Oh, Wyman's that guy you talked to at the very start, that's why I know his name. Excuse you. Like some monk is using skills in Aetheryte Plaza, can someone come and teach him some manners? Right, Wyman, tell me your knowledge. Well, if it ain't Anatoly, everyone's favourite venture. Here you threw your lot in with the gladiators. Questionable decision given the events of recent days, but to each his own. To what do I owe the pleasure? Do you want this? A red ring? Put that away before someone sees it. Where in the 7 hells did you get one of those rings? What, you don't recognize the sigil? God's damn fool. Before you go stumbling around in the brush, you might at least know what kind of venomous bastards have been lurking within. Been a long time since Ul'dah has seen a criminal organization rise from obscurity to notoriety as quickly as the Holocron. Word is they've got connections to the Brass Blades, the Syndicate, and God knows who else. You didn't hear that from me. You want no part of whatever mess you and your mates got yourself into, understood? Slay. I'm going to tell Mila that evil people want to kill us. For funny. And she'll go, okay. She'll say, Slay. That's what they want to do to us. And I'll go, yes, that's what they want to do to us. Anyway, Mila. Bad news, honey. Oh, Anatoly, I was just wondering when you might return. What news do you bring of our injured comrade? He was attacked. He was injured. The Holocron. I find that hard to believe, but no matter. Why? Why would that be hard to believe? Like, we have evidence. One of our comrades returned from Stone's Throw a moment ago. A gang of bandits is said to be headed for the Silver Bazaar. They're after a man with an enormous bounty on his head. Move, please. People living there are in grave danger. In a frenzy to find their quarry, bandits won't scruple to destroy property and harm civilians. And a few brass blades stationed there will be powerless to stop them, if they care. We must stop them, Anatoly. We'll protect the Silver Bazaar and avenge our injured guildmate, all in one fell swoop. Bit melodramatic, if you ask me. I told you never to come here again. Someone's swinging shit, am I right here? Couldn't sit idly by while you charged in a battle against an enemy you know nothing about. Mila, responsible guildmaster would never risk the lives of her charges like this. Who are you to lecture me about responsibility? Mila, listen to me. This is the Holocron you're dealing with. So, whatever notoriety they may have achieved means nothing to me. We'll cut them down like the common bandits they are. It's not that simple. More importantly, it's not your fight. What are you saying? They want me, Myla. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since I returned to Thanalan. Stay here and let me handle this. It'll be over soon, I promise. Just stay here while you go off on your own, is that it? I've been 7 years since I let you leave Altus. 7 years. Do you have any idea at all what you put me through? Myla, I don't want to hear it, you selfish bastard. Do you even care about the people who suffered because of you? Just get out. We don't need your help. We'll sell this ourselves. Myla, wait, there's something you need to know. Enough. Get out, get out. Alright. Save some of that for the Alacran. Try not to let Alan Tolly here come to harm while you're at it. Honestly, like, Slay. I wonder if it was Myla at the Silver Bazaar in Western Thanalan. I ain't got no goddamn clue where that is. Right, west. We'll do this quest and then we'll do the main story stuff. Oh, it's like the furthest fucking point from this. Great. At least in the PS5 version, when you teleport, like, the loading screen is like almost instant. Because I used to play, oh god, like, I started playing this game during like 2.2, like the Leviathan patch quests. But it was like just before the release of 2.3, because I distinctly remember being like level 20 and running around while everyone was like, oh, I love Circus Tar, oh my god, Ramu. And I was like, I want to be in Circus Tar. So like it was around about that time. And I played on PS3, and let me tell you, those loading screens, holy shit. They were long. They were very long. What action do I learn next? Reprisal. That's quite handy actually. That's the role. It's still the next one. Okay. This baby gremlin is keeping up with me. Its little legs are doing 90 a dozen. What the fuck was that? Someone crafting? Lord. Oh, it's probably the giant machinery. It's not someone crafting. I'm like, some armorer blacksmith is beating the shit out of something here. Anatoly definitely has like asthma or something. Need cores? You're not getting them. I'm not helping you. I don't care. Myla, I'm under-geared. Am I gonna be okay? No? Alright. There you are, everyone's already in position. Are you prepared? No. Prepared for what? To die. Okay. Stay focused, choose your target, and finish him. No. I'm going to die. All because I didn't take her advice. Damn you, well. Yeah, okay. Die. Stinky. Why have we got archers here? Their ass is not fucking gladiator is the word I wanted. Alright, I've got 2 white mages here, so we're gonna take them out. Yeah. They do be healing. I'm dealing with it, Myla. I know. Did you not hear me? She did tell me to focus, so I've started focusing. Okay. You targeted me, so you're dying. You are also targeting me, so you're also dying. I'd have like no... there's no prioritization in my brain. I'm just doing shit. Like, this guy is not... I thought the charity was the mage again, but charity's kindness, humility. I already did do that, Mila. They are all dead. Unless this guy's casting rings, which I doubt he is. He's using Sword Oath. Right, is that it? Or is there more? No, that's it? Okay, cool. Let me open this stupid email that I got sent. Sorry. It's an email that I'm like, I should read this. The Joyce Gladiators, for the day is ours. Oh. I guess we didn't win. Oh no. Huh. Sir? These guys again, they're wearing the gauntlets. What? But why would you be? Even the what's for sword? No. Oh, their ass is dead. No, stop. Oh shit. Such brittle blades, so easily broken. Perhaps the first sword is made of stronger steel. Leave her, Zana. Our business here is over. Okay, work. Oh, they're alive. Well, that one mightn't be. Oh, that's the other sword. What have you done, Leovold? For sword, we must withdraw. The wound need tending. Let us take them back to the guild. Slay, I guess. That's what I did. I don't know about the rest of them. I can't speak on them, but I certainly slayed. Right, let's talk to the Chocobo Keep before we leave so we can have access to this system we're not going to use. 173 is fine, rather than walking that whole way. That's a price I'm willing to pay. Right, so what was the armor we're going to get? Anything that wasn't that? Legs? Okay. Cool. We're almost finished with the Gladiator quests, by the way. The Gladiator specific quests only go until 30, and then you get your job. And then, at that stage, you just become a paladin. Give me a moment, I need to think. I wanted to spare you this, Mila. I begged you not to go. You knew that Leovold had... Leovold and I once fought side by side in the Colosseum. Twin Swords of Nalthal, they called us. Never lost a match, honoured by the Bull of Alamigo himself. But that was then, and this is now. When I learned Leovold single-handedly transformed the Alacran from a gang of common thieves into the most feared criminal organisation in Thanalan, I knew I had to return. Seems like a lifetime ago the three of us used to train together in this hall. The Leovold I knew would never stoop so low. He was a good man, strong and true. What would drive him to do this? Money, greed, fortune. When I find him, I'll be sure to ask. Unfortunately, he seems determined to kill me for my curiosity. What aren't you telling me, Aldous? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets, my dear. I'm a simple man, only capable of dealing with what's right in front of me. Is that so? I found him, Mila, I promise. That sword just seems too impractical, I'm afraid. Right, I think I'll go with the chest piece. Just because, I mean, they'll probably get replaced in like 5 minutes anyway, so... Okay, that's not what it looked like in the image. It's just dyed yellow. Yeah, it is. Okay, you can dye armor as well, at times. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Like endgame armor, you can't really dye it. Which is fun. Get Alchemist Guild. Hi, it's me, the Savior of Ul'dah. Okay, I wanted to hit yes, but alright, work. Hi, Papa Jean. His ass does not want to speak to me. Okay, cutscene first. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so? I was once a Sultan Sworn, you know, and it's been 15 years since I put down my sword, took up the role of Station Master. It's the capacity in which I am no less proud to serve let you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honour of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her despondent when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. This shit should have been on her head the whole time. Thanks to your valiant efforts, you returned to her former Vineward self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Sworn Anatoly. Okay. Why did you shout it like that? Hey, Queen. You can't call her that. Hello, Nanamo. Right at this stage, if you're not the most perceptive person in the world, you may be like, oh, what does she mean? I thought it was you. We have met. She's the lady that was running around at the Sultan Tree. Huh. I love you. Sorry. Yeah, no problem. I do my best. Your neck is so wide. I love that. Sorry. It's just like the Sultana has invited you to a banquet and I got flashbacks and I'm like, I don't want to go. Cool. Yeah. Thumbs up emoji. Did we get that back, that shit that Owen tried to swap for the crown? Did we get the crown back? I'm not quite sure. Okay. Tradition. Got reprise. Ooh, earrings. I thought that said Voice of the Lost, and I was like, hello. Oh, I see. Like, in Gridania as well, I remember now, there's like a thing you have to go to with the seeds here, and you have to put on like this mask so that these earrings are just like the Ul'dah version of that. By the 12, for an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from a grace unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You'll be dining with some of the most influential people in Ul'dah. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority of them. Fear not, however. Mistress Mobity has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. She will tell you all you need to know. First of all, I'm putting that shit on. I didn't look at its stats, but it's probably better than what I had on before. Oh, excuse me. Direct hit rate and blunt resistance, what the fuck? Excuse me. Direct hit rate is good. Blunt resistance, I'm like, that's very different. Oh my god, I took a sip of water and some of it jumped out of my bottle and hit me in the eye. How did this happen? I can believe it. Welcome back. Congratulations on your invite to the big soiree. To be honest, I'd never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. Using them foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so we'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests at this banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings made especially for the occasion. I don't have my ears pierced, is that okay? They're meant to symbolize Actually, forget about that. It's meant to be a short version. Ahem. Being of a design unique to the occasion, earrings serve as a security measure. Sultan Sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready awaiting for you at the Goldsmiths Guild. Mr. Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you've got him, bring him back here and we'll continue. Cool. Another plane. I don't know if you can hear that. But that's the plane. Okay. Goldsmith's Guild, we get to go in here and speak to Serendipity. And GG's in here as well, I think. Oh, GG. Oh, he's not. Oh, he's only in the cutscenes. Greetings, there's nothing I can help you with? Ah, Anatoly, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mr. Mobity didn't warn you, the box is locked and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Mobity. You need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan Sworn take her grace's safety very seriously. That they do. They really do. Well, that guy beside me just gained 3 levels at once. Wow. Right, back to Mobity. I want my earrings. I bet they're ugly. It'll match the rest of my design then. Picked up your earrings yet? Yeah, I got them here. Let me just... oh. Well, now it looks like the guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. Best take care of these earrings. If they fall into the wrong hands, gods only know what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, because you're about to hobnob with the Eldaz Elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. Okay, nobody wants to see you show off. This is it, your big debut in Ul'dah High Society. The banquet is being held in the fragrant chamber. Head over to Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, be sure to put on your earrings first, so we'll send you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine. Let me put on my earrings now. Yeah, let me zoom in. They're alright. Is it still zoomed in? No, good. Alright. Bartholomew. Let's go see him. I don't like Bartholomew. No, I don't want to talk to this fucking Sven Jeeves. Sometimes the target picking can be a bit awkward. Awkward is the word I'm gonna use. Alright, let's go. If the Sultan Sworn saw me do this, I don't think they would let me in. Banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance by invitation only. Honored to receive you, please proceed inside. I'm like, girl, I am invited. Don't talk shit to me like that. Ew. That jacket. It's not for me. Hey, Papa Sean. Are you alright? I hope that's Papa Sean. Hi, Queen. I could have had a shower before I came in. Oh, that's so cute. I love your centerpiece. Stop making me look at that man. I'm leaving. Yeah, I know, I've seen a lot of them.
問題が山積みにもかかわらず内部闘争でゴタゴタしている状態だ。七も様もけなげにされているが、周りがこうでは心休まれる日もあるまい。国の平定に確たる意志で臨むため、より強い王室を作って
That's why we're going to kill the Syndicate.
ウルダ派を代表して礼を言う。感謝しておるぞ。我は
Oh, sorry, Radon.
その輝きは一体
No. My heart. Oh, this is my blue
これ
crystal.
は
I find this.
もしや光のクリスタルか。貴様、以前に母なるクリスタル、マザークリスタルに導かれたことがあるのではないか。そう、エーテル酔いに似た感覚を体験したことはない
Yeah, I
か。
thought I was drunk. Yeah. Gas.
なんと
Carbon
いうことだ。
monoxide.
光の意志に。かつてこのエオルゼアには万神と戦った者たちがいた。その者たちはエオルゼア諸国がグランドカンパニーを設立するとその一員となり、世界を救うためエオルゼア同盟軍の一員として5年前のカルテノーの戦いにも参加していた。しかしカルテノーを最後に残された人々は英雄が自分たちのために命を賭して戦ったことを覚えている。しかしその名を口に出そうとすると日に焼けた書物を読み上げることができぬよう、その顔を
It's
思い
really
出
sad
そう
when you
と
think
する
about
と
it.
閃光の中にあるように輪郭が影に包まれてしまう。この不可思議な現象から人々は英雄たちのこと、
Nobody already told us about this.
光の意志に
Girl, I know.
貴様を見ているとかつての英雄の話を思い出す。
So, I think the plot is it's changed slightly. If you played in 1.0, the plot is changed that you were actually one of those warriors of light, but in this, if you are a new character in 2.0, then like you
その
weren't
ク
there.
リスタルを大事にすることだ。マザークリスタル、ハイデリンが貴様にそれを持たせた意味。貴様は一回の冒険者で終わらず、いずれは世界をも左右する存在になるかもしれない。
Girl, I think my neighbor just fell down the stairs.
なぜなら貴様は超える力を持っているのだから。
Oh, you're giving me a heart attack. Oh, alright, are we seeing a vision of Cardinal? Oh, I know the one this is. I think. Obviously I've seen it before, but like, it's been a while. Yeah, this is the one I thought.
不滅体をもっと前に出せ。勝敗とは速さと速さが分かつのだ。ウルダ派のつわものたちよ。
Radon,
底力を見せてみよう。
you cannot call them that.
サジンが手薄だ。バラクーダの連中を回せ。
Oh, Merlwyb does serve
国
though,
家団本隊と特殊陸戦隊はその場を死守だ。
as does Kanasena.
紅茶隊の援護に回しなさい。エオルゼアと帝国の戦いに異邦人の冒険者も力を貸してくれているのです。
Those are the three leaders of the city-states. And that's the man himself.
どうされた。
いい。
It is, but like there's nothing you can do about it.
うろたえるな。この程度では魔法障壁は破られ。
You said eye forward, but Kanasena doesn't give a fuck. She's looking 10 miles in the east. Oh. Well.
ブルホーンからブラッドソーン。ブラッドソーン隊、どうした？応答しろ。
Who the hell is Jax Ryder?
マッドドッグ、ジャケスライダーか。こちらブルホーン、ラウバーンだ。
Why did you use your code names and then just your real names?
マッドドッグ。マッドドッグ、応答しろ。ジャクス、クロビスは返事をしろ。
Bahamut really fucked them up, something serious.
くそー、なんだというのだこれは。
バラクーダの連中にも連絡は通じないのか。
ダメです。リンクシェルが使い物にならんのです。
こちらはどうです？
リンクシェル通信に妨害が発生している模様。おそらくあの化け物の影響です。
更新を続けなさい。出るまで呼び続けるのです。
はっ。
メルウィブ提督、ラウバーン局長、限界でしょう。残った兵を再編して撤収を。
I guess when you're faced with something on that scale,
ルイズワー殿を見捨てるわけにはいかん。
like, you can't beat up Bahamut, Raban, I'm sorry.
勝敗は
I
速
can.
さと速さが
You
分か
can.
つのではないのですか。もはやこの戦いに勝者も敗者もありません。今は一人でも多くの仲間の命を助けるべきです。ルイゾワ様には我々がつきましょう。ですが利益を顧みず戦っている冒険者の隊だけでも。
国家団全軍に通達。現時点をもって全ての命令を無効とする。全いいか、しんがりには本体をつけろ。冒険者たち特殊陸戦隊を優先して逃がせ。
That's so nice of them.
不滅隊にも撤退指示を出せ。バカ野郎、足で回って伝えるんだよ。行け。
そう、これはもう戦いじゃない。衛星ダラゴンに言い出し、黒き蛮神による虐殺だわ。
Just cool as shit.
暗くおぞましい気配。この状況でも強く感じるなんて。撤収しつつルイザワ様の援護に回ります。各員用意を。
カズバハムルソゲニムーメオジドヌツガロアス
That's Labrea.
エグドムブート
That's that weirdo guy that we just
メオ
killed.
スウィエキサクワトドゲハシーズン2年ジスダンジオンリラブ
It is. That is so loud, thank you. But like, it's so amazing to think that like all of that happened, but like people still survived. Where the hell is this? Is this my room? Hello. Oh, hey Momodi, you don't get voice acting. How you feeling? Guess I collapsed at the banquet. I said you fainted in the middle of one of the general stories. I'd have you carried back to the hourglass. Reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though. They'll probably not the sort you intended. Should you get enough rest? Life and adventure can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. You were so large. Before I forget, General left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you before you fell asleep. I don't want to hear it. Can I stay in here? Can I stay in here? Yes, okay. I'm gonna go to the armoire so I can put my stuff away. Armoire lets you store certain kinds of items, like things that are like unique, like your Cloud Strife stuff. I'm just gonna put all this in because I'm like, I don't know when I'm actually going to use this stuff, you know? I probably won't ever. Alright, put the Aetheryte earring away. Byron earrings. We're going to keep the Menfina's earrings because we're going to put those on actually. Because they give you an experience boost. This is the glamour dresser where you can do glamour plates. We haven't unlocked it yet. There's a toy chest. That's the crystal bell. Where you can change your hairstyle and stuff. Summoning bells, you talk to retainers once you unlock those. Toy chest, can I? Okay. You can play mini games. I think you can play Mahjong at some stage. You can also do the sliding block puzzle. You can sleep in this bed. The Unending Journey lets you rewatch cutscenes. Neo Castron lets you play music you've obtained. I have not obtained any as of yet. But like a lot of this is like, you know, 777 whiskers. These are like your first two are your area music. This is your dungeons music. Trials. Raids. Raids 2. Like Alien Manifestation, Bipolar Nightmare, Son of the Ancients, Weight of the World. Like that's the Nier Automata stuff, and it's so good. The ambient stuff. Others. Not quite sure. Anyway. And that's just other things. Anyway, right, let's go to the place that nobody told us to go, which is the Hall of the Flames. Because I think this is Raubahn going, so yeah, we do want you to be the representation for Ul'dah in these international incidents. Can you go to Gargania right now, thanks? My feet in the water. Hi. Waiting for you. Trust you're fully recovered? Good, because there's much work to be done. Work I would have you do. Okay. Listen well, does it take some time to explain? Yes. Okay. This is the quest that I thought it would be. Thank the Lord. I have prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. Is the Eorzean Alliance being Ul'dah, Gridania, and Limsa. 5 years ago we looked on powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cardinal. First by the Garleans, and then by the thrice damned Primal, called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I don't think of my fallen comrades, and of the warriors of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the Calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. And remembering all we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. So I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cardinal with a memorial service honouring the fallen. It's my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will do the same. I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it? No? Oh, well, okay. Then it's agreed. We'll journey to Gridania and Limsa Limins as my official representative. That's a great many miles to travel, but I have neither time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot. What's this? Hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. It's free. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case, though there were others who insisted to be granted one regardless. I'm not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm, for which the wonders of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Anatoly, and heed the Crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. I get to go to Gridania now. Yes. Well, may not be. Are we just going to Momody to go like, oh, that's who they were talking about? I was like, who are the other people he's talking about? But it's Momody. And Thancred, maybe. Go up these fucking steps. Just whack my head off this pole. Back from your meeting with Radahn, are you? What'd the big man have to say? He says he loves me, and we're getting married. Is that a fact? Yes. Personal envoy of the Flame General himself. I'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship? Bugger me, that's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Anatoly. I truly am. I dare say Roban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to their graves have never seen an Orzea from one. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal, have never known the blues of Lim's shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. People you meet, the places you go, savor those experiences, for they're priceless all. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Ul'dah ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are, Anatoly. What kind's that, you ask? Why, kinda can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing. As soon as my sword is like halfway through my armor. Safe travels, Anatoly. I'll see you when you get back. I will not be speaking to you again. No, I will. Okay. Speak with Eleonora at the airship landing. This is the stage of the game where no matter what city-state you're in, well, obviously, like, you go and visit the other two, but then after that, it just kind of is like, right, every route is now the same. There might be slight differences, but they're the same. Anyway, this is the airship landing. The game doesn't really tell you how to do that, but it's not hard, so you know. Anyway. Eleonora, hi. Greetings, sir. It is reservation encounters for passengers traveling to Limsa Lominsa. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Flame General's envoy, Anatoly Smaran, yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. I would love to go to Limsa. Oh, I didn't even notice. Someone spoke to me as I walked past. That's so much. I just completely ignored them. Oh well. Anyway, we're on the airship now. Airship's girl is banging. Stop banging that shit. Attention all passengers. Airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Airship's kind of small because you have to dodge the Imperial whatever. So really love this version of the theme. I would not want to stand in the middle. Can I like Sit down. Oh. That's so nice. Banker doesn't give a shit though. When we first met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed, Anatoly, Godspeed. This is so nice. This is like, if I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to the far reach before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. This is like, you know, the start of The Wind Waker, when you leave on the boat and everyone's waving, and then his granny is outside the house and I cry every single time. Because like, I'm feeling it right now. What the fuck? Castriumos Occidens. I don't remember this. Right, these are the Garleans. These are the bad guys. They do slay it severely. Like, you can't deny it. 15?
最大最強の飛空戦艦アグリウス率いる大艦隊による電撃的侵攻作戦。この一手でモードナの銀類攻撃
Was that only 15 years before the start of the game?
併合を確かなものとするはず。
The Midgard's over stuff?
だが上昇無敗の我が艦隊の前に現れたのは天を覆い尽くさんばかりのドラゴンの群れ。そして現出せし源流ミドガルズオール。
I don't remember this scene at all. Obviously, I'm aware. Like, I'm aware of the events of that, but I don't remember that scene at all. It was really nice. FMV.
エオルゼア偽りの神が長領跋扈する証拠の地。二度にわたり帝国の攻勢を跳ねのけし忌まわしき地。かくしてエオルゼア侵攻は停滞し奴のような俗物の台頭を許すこととなった。
Yeah, so the plot of 1.0 was like Niall Van Darnus was trying to summon Meteor, which is essentially bringing the second moon Dalamud to hit Eorzea and destroy it. But I think they did succeed in casting it, and just before it hit, it unleashed Bahamut, because it turns out it wasn't actually a moon, it was a cage holding Bahamut in place, and then it just fucked it up.
第7零歳なる最悪を引き起こしただけに終わり不条不定不足救わねばならぬ。我々が愚かな民を未来へと導く正しき支配と導きこそがガイル閣下の御心のままに。
Huh? Oh. I don't remember seeing that so early. I don't know what that is though. Girl, what are you saying? You said please at the end, I don't know.
ガイエス軍団長はなんでエオルゼアに
No, it's not really the time.
先日の閲兵式でも言っていただろう。大きな作戦があるんだってよ。
でもよ、カルテノンの戦いから5年、本国は俺たちを放置してきたんだぜ。
Like, he's right there. Honestly, shut up. He's gonna hear you.
ガイエス閣下のご意向に疑問でもあるのか?
Exactly. You got heard by... Oh. He is... I will not speak on the matters that are in my brain. I will stay quiet, but he is.
お前どこの生まれなんだダルマツカであります
Authored.
自分はアラミ語であります。
コードネームはハミングウェイ
Humming away.
やっぱりなケース58パラメキア情報機関からの報告の通りだぜ
Like, that guy was a spy, and it's like, girl, you didn't do a very good job. He figured you out in seconds, and then cut you in half. Oh God, as his witness, he is broken in half.
草だ片付けとけ血もきれいにしとくんだ
Like, I know Nero's like the bad guy, but like, he does serve. I love his helmet.
俺の魔導技術が上だってこと思い知らせてやんよガロンド
And he's always thinking about his boyfriend, you know. It's nice, it's fun. It's representation that I deserve. Oh, we're in Limsa. This is Limsa. It's the sea city. You can get forest, sea, and desert. This is the depravity place. The other place is just poverty and corruption. This place is just sin, debauchery. People are trying to fuck on the bench at the Limsa Aetheryte Plaza. Now, what the fuck is that? Ew. Someone's having a DJ party. Hi. Can I get out of here, please? Hi, I have arrived. Hi, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Limsa, sir. Admiral Bluffswin awaits your arrival. He's Welsh, I fear. But that's the sort of name that my character should have. He doesn't. You'll do Ul'dah, envoy. Welcome to Limsa. Admiral's been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with the Zamthal. He'll be pleased to show you in the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Alright, we will be going to the Drowning Wench because I want to go talk to the Aetheryte Crystal. I want to roll around and do the Aethernet when I'm here, so that later on I don't have to do it anymore. Right, okay, this is Limsa. Limsa is fun. You will notice a lot more people here probably than we're in Ul'dah. I want to go and Aethernet shard here. There's another one down there, I think. Is there? No? There isn't. They're all up top. At the barista at the end of the universe. Oh, that's the oh, that's that one, isn't it? The new Beast Tribe quest that I haven't done yet. That I haven't started yet. And then they're releasing new ones the week after next. I was doing so well. I was so caught up. Like, I just got to the last rank of the Arxidora like a couple of days ago. That's what I get for taking a break, I suppose. Anyway, you got more guilds in here, like you can see. There's the Armorers Guild, the Blacksmiths Guild, Culinarians Guild. We're going up towards the Marauders Guild. You also eventually get the Scholar quests in there. But yeah, they're the other tank of the beginning of the game. So we're just gonna register here. Yeah, let's go see the next one at the Culinarians Guild. I spent a lot of time at the Culinarians Guild because I was a level 90 Culinarian. Although I literally got to level 90 and went, oh, I did it. I'm going to use this to do the Beast Tribe quests. Then I finished the Beast Tribe quests. And it was like, oh, I'm finished with those now. Work. And I didn't really do it. Anyway, as you can see, there's a lot of people here. There is some disgusting stuff that happens here. I don't know what Sagittarius is like for it, but I've seen some shit on Cerberus, so Like, this is your marketplace. It's really, because as you can see, you teleport in the Aetheryte, you're right beside the marketplace, so that's why it's so popular here. Whereas in Ul'dah, you see, you teleport in, you have to go through another loading screen to get there. Obviously you can just Aethernet over, there's another plane. But like, you know, it's still, like, takes effort. And there's the Arcanists Guild. Down here you got the Fishers Guild. The Rogue Guild is there also. And that's it, really. Nothing too exciting. Where's the next one? There's just one of the Fishers Guild, and I think that's it. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we'll go get that, and we'll have them all. Because like, if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget. And that will be less than ideal. But yeah, you've got your same kind of stuff in every single marketplace. Like, every marketplace has your market boards. Every marketplace has your summoning bells, your retainer vocates. Not something we've had to deal with just yet, but like, it's essentially just how you get a retainer. Which we will be doing. Getting 2 of them. Because you get 2 for free. So, we may as well get 2 for free. You can get more if you pay for them, but I've never really had any need for that. So, and that should be all of them. Yeah, it is. So now we get access to Middle and Lower La Noscea from the Aethernet, which is really handy. And the airship landing, I forgot about that. Anyway, we want to go to the Aethernet Plaza because where we want to go is to the right here. Anyway, you can see these red quests. Those are quests for, this is Siege, I believe, and this is Dancer, I believe. Yeah, Shelby Dance, yeah. You can't do those until level 70 and level 60. So it will be a while before we can even consider that. Yes, here's my letter to the Admiral. I'm very important. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies, we cannot afford to be complacent, you understand. Please step this way. No problem, King. Also, I was just thinking, how long am I going to go for? And I'm going to go until I do Sastasha, at least. I just want to do it. Kaire. Hi. Hey, Queen.
ウルダ派より死者が来るとは聞いていたが、まさか冒険者とはな。
Thank you. I'd try my best. Who are they?
ようこそ海の都リムサロ民祭。
This is my guy on the
この国の
right.
グランドカンパニー国家団の最高司令官トトクのメルウィブ・ブルーフィスウィンだ。
Bluefus Twin. Okay.
早速要件を聞こうか。
It's fine. It's sandy. You know, it's kind of hot. Quite liked it. It was a nice holiday. Okay. They ran out of budget. A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Garlean Empire sought to wrest the Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all in a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans, the Meteor Project. Legatus Neil van Darnus, Hell's Taken, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud from the heavens, casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cardinal Flats, and there met with the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. I already told this story. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cardinal, and I've seen full many. But we gave no quarter, spared not 1 ounce of effort. We could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came the winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. It was the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. It was as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smouldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louisois still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nations struggle to recover from the devastation, the beastmen call forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on our Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. They ain't waiting no more. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. And such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us save ourselves. It's the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Raban is right of it. I accept his proposal. She's drawn a penis on it. He's coming to inspect it. He's the penis inspector. He's gonna go report his findings. I don't know. Your duty's done here, adventure. I'll see to it that the Flame General receives our reply. You travel next to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the Elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her that Wolf has been sniffing around in stables. A private jest and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. She's like, can you go tell Kane Senna my dirty joke? Fare you well, Anatoly. May the navigator guide you on your journey. I hope she appreciates it, honestly. She seems like a woman that would. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, so we're going back to the airship landing to fly to Gridania, my fave place. I love Gridania. Right, we're going to the airship landing. Just realized, if I'd talked to that guy again, he would have just brought me to the place. Greetings, sir. This is a counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yes. I'm ready. I'm ready, Freddy. Right, now do we have to watch that cutscene again? Or can I just go to Gridania? He's gonna have the guy from the Limsa Laminza Limsa Laminza Adventurers Guild like look at me and go like, that guy's class. I don't even remember his name. Like Mother Mion and Momodi constantly in my brain. Him? No. The new Gridania, there's old Gridania. If New Gridania is so good, then why isn't there a Gridania 2? But there is. I love Gridania! Look at it. It's just so pretty. It's like wood and foresty. It is too bad about the residents. You must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seedseer awaits your arrival. I do love the music here also. It's just homey. Oh, I have to talk to this person. Hi. Greetings, good sir. You're the Ul'dah envoy, were you not? I received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way to the city proper, and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nulfaga's altar. She will admit you to the Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seedseer awaits. Why doesn't Kane Senna get like an office? She has to be outside. What if it rains? What if she's cold? If you're cold, she's cold. Bring her inside. Anyway, this is like the Adventurers Guild of Gridania. Now I'm gonna go and talk to the Aetherites and stuff. So you've got more guilds here. There's the Archers Guild. There's the Carpenters Guild. And up to the north there is the Grand Company and stuff. There's a lot more guilds in Old Gridania, which is the northern section. But first I'm gonna go talk to all the Aetherites. Is there one over there? No, there isn't. There's just this one at the Archers Guild, and then we can move to Old Gridania. I can never remember which one's which. Why is it old? That's a very good question. I can't answer that question, because I don't know. No problem, I'm glad to give some insight. It's the Archers Guild, we could join that if we wanted to, but I don't right now. Let's wait for my sprint to end cooldown. I will say Gridania is probably a bit awkward to get around, but you're probably closer to the marketplace than you are Ul'dah. This is the marketplace. It's nice. I like it in here, it's cozy. So where we want to go is here. That's Nilfgaard's Altar. It's at the Conjurer's Guild. And there's a Botanist's Guild here. It's Miyaketo's Amphitheater. The Leather Workers Guild and the Lancers Guild. So what I'm gonna do is kind of just do a round, getting, what the fuck are you doing? Getting all of the Aethernet shards, because there's a lot in this northern area. There's like literally only 2 in the south. So I'm just gonna go around the top. Oh, that guy has a minion that's a spoiler. There are lots of minions that are spoilers, and you can get them quite soon. That was literally Alexander. I'm not gonna see him for God knows how long. There it is, okay. Lancers Guild, I have a soft spot for Lancers Guild. I was a Dragoon main for so long. I'm now a Summoner main on my other character. But Dragoon will always be top melee, I'm afraid. And I know they have a reputation. And am I helping that reputation by being good at the job? No, I'm not. I'm not great. So, you know. Right. Over here's Apkalu Falls. This is where the guy is that gives you things for getting achievements. So, achievements will give you score. Certain achievements do have rewards, and you can collect them off him. There's Amitra, who is Summoner Quest stuff. Yeah, do I have any? I have 0, but like you get your Goblin Cap, your Fat Chocobo Head, the Ribbon, which is kind of, it's just for purposes. Cascadia, Uniform Voucher, Minions, Wind Up Leader, Wind Up Odin, Warrior of Light, Goblin, Gilgamesh, Nanamo, Firion, Komainu, Ariman, Black Moose Barding, Behemoth, that's where you get it from. Barding of Light, Wild Rose Barding, Magic Deathclaw, a painting of Hildebrand, Beyond Redemption, I don't remember what that is. But like, yeah, there's lots of stuff. That's the stuff that you would want. So, alright, let's go down here to get the Westlake Miller. Like, it's got like tunnels and stuff, like it's just so nice. I love it here. There's a Miyakito Amphitheater dress up for Christmas. I don't think I can actually do that until you hit a certain point in the story. And the event ends today as far as I'm aware, so oops. I did that on my other character, so it's fine, I got the mount. You get a reindeer mount if you do the quests. I did not read the plot because I just wanted to kind of get through it, because I had like 20 minutes to do it. And I knew I could get it done if I didn't read any dialogue. And it's like, oh, this isn't where I want to go. It's like, I know that the Christmas event story probably isn't the most exciting thing in the world, so, you know, I'm not too upset. Anyway, this is the Botanist Guild. They have an Aethernet here, that's why I'm coming in. It's lovely here. It's Fufucha. She does slay us severely. She has a condition. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Right, there's only one more, and that is the one at the... I never realized that the Lotus stand map was on the thing. That's so weird. Anyway, this is the last one down here beside Novica's altar and the Conjurer's Grilled. Grilled? Interesting. I'm a big fan of the Conjurer's Guild area as well, because it's just kind of like it's inside. It's not in it's not in like a cave per se, but like it just feels nice. Anyway, here's the last one. I think they're exercising a child here. Oh no, yeah. They're like, can you heal this child? And then the lady says no. Anyway, there's our Conjurer's Guild. You have access to the Badger Gate Central Shroud and the North Shroud. You eventually unlock another route to the Central Shroud that goes to a higher level section of it. Anyway, here's my letter. The seal is Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me. I will. That's why I'm here. Hey, Queen. I'd love her. Her brother and sister are the White Mage Quest people. Yeah, I didn't read it though, Kane-sana. I think your guards have ugly armor. Remembrance service would have fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? Very little. Okay. It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail, that as well. Yeah, she told me all about a message from the Admiral. A wolf was sniffing around her stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I'm able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. She's like, why the fuck she tell you to say that? For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even amongst the most influential nations in Ilsabard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbours, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. When all Ilsabard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning empire, Solus Voskalvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he lived long, and even after more than 80 winters, said that he grows frail and ever more prone to illness. If rumours are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted it much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still presents a presence in Eorzea in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Balzar, a man whose ambition are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean error, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it is all we can do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defences. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a being upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only that of what occurs in its own borders. She lied to me. She said it was a dirty joke. What the fuck? Storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the people of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions will be made for service here in Gridania. Thanks, Queen. Oh, she's not done. She may be done. I didn't know you could read. Why are you giving that to him? I'm going back anyway, I think. Unless they're sending me to Limsa. They may well be doing that. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. Thank you for coming. When it's well, see you safely home. Oh, I got the airship. You may make use of the airship connecting 3 nations. Before the airship, you may pay the requisite Ferngil. Oh, it's not free. Work. Let me use this. Okay. Spray your meeting with the Elseers here, well, my lord envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Burwell Boatswain of Limsa Lominsa? While you're down there, did you happen to meet Badaran, the proprietor of the Drowning Welsh? Welsh? Wench. Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. I'm told he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say that a Flame General, his personal envoy, would make a fine candidate. If you're interested in learning more, please speak with Badaran at his establishment. So now there's gonna start going, right, you can take on story quests from the 3 places. I wanted to register that as a favourite destination because that makes it cost less when you teleport. I have no idea how much this costs. I just kind of have to do it though. Well, 600 gil, oh my god. No, I'm talking to you. You're my favourite destination now, yeah. Right, also I want to talk to you about the Ethernet and go to the Aft Castle is the closest one. So Badaran is like, Badaran is the Momodi to Limsa, which is fun. He's not as cool. We don't accept him as much as we do Momodi. Welcome to Drowning Wench, set wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in it. I am Badaran, alright. Who's asking? I heard I've gotten a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fully warned, though, this ain't a job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding early. If you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Okay. It's like, why isn't that as good? Because, it's level 14. I'll take the money. Storyteller. Oh, this is the Sastasha quest. I recognize the name. Thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Seagrat. I need a trustworthy sort to lead up north of Eelport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you permit me, Master Badaran, I would be happy to elaborate. Are you the guy? That's the guy. Well, I think the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. What do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rainer? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Yes. Neither, in fact. I was informed you'd request an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from the recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, with several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Eelport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Seagrat included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Quarrels have taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. And right at least in developments, however, it would be wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahag intensely in our faces daily. Who? I am loath to assign the tasks with the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Yes. Then it's settled. Zasha is located in western Lanasia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks in the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lad. We're going to be travelling through middle and then going west, I think. What is this? Beauty's only scalp deep. That is the aesthetician. What the fuck are you? Rising to the challenge. Why are you blue? I'll do it anyway. You know what feels I want too many. I'll not fault the patrons for much what goes on our tables. Too much to ask they keep their belongings on the person when they leave. It won't bother me so much having to show up a week later ranting and raving as if they're drunk and heedlessness for something my fault. Take this impressive looking journal right here. So off use it seems to be. I've no doubt its owner's turn at the town searching for his prized possession. Stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on with our regulars, Quentinine. Perhaps you could catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but the last time I did that, Battleran docked my wages. Slay. Hi, Quentinine. I've seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the wench than in my own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute, that bloody book. Why didn't you say it so sooner? Tyler's bastard drank 20 flagons and probably passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was headed for Eelport. Aye, where else, this scurvy sot. Now me a will and he's still stranded at the ferry docks. Go to gods know it won't help me get me bill back. Who? Okay, right. Melpa, you're on the other side, okay. Right, let's teleport over there then. I feel the need to jump over every single thing. Jumping is fun. Fisherman's Guild, very close. I think it's a challenge log that this quest is for. Hi, Westlead. Your business may be quick, my very my great adventure wait. You dropped your fucking diary? My journal, I thought I'd lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons, har har. Do you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? Shame that. For this book contains, how may I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite an inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did. Leave the air of adventure about you, if once still untested. Take heart. Even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp of more dreams than sense. There's only some way of me to repay you, but of course, I have a fresh journal right here that may as well have your name on it. Want to keep a record of your own, that one day we may regale each other with stories of our deeds. With that I shall be off for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest eel calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the wench, do thank that Ellison fellow for his generosity. Okay, weird. Money. The other two are useless to everyone. You now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record for your adventuring exploits. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by challenge log. Yeah, just kind of gives you things. So it's like, do 3 dungeons this week, or like, you know, do 10 player combinations and stuff. I didn't read that. Adventure Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you. Oh, this is them talking about the smith, the beginner's hall and stuff. I don't need to do that. How do I have to? First born for Eelport, 40 gil, absolutely. I need to adjust myself. I'm like sunk into the grind again. Right, we're in Eelport. This is fun. It's not gonna make me do that, is it? Because I don't want to. It's Eelport, you know, it's fun. There's a Swift Perch, we'll get there at some stage, but there's a Wraith right there. And we are going to the first dungeon in the game. Very exciting. It only took, what, like 5.5 hours? It's fine, you kind of get to grips with like the combat system and stuff before this stage. Anyway, that's June. I'm probably going to have to run this dungeon quickly though. Not like quickly as in like, oh, I have to do it in 20 minutes or I'll die. But like, you know, I'm gonna have to do like wall-to-wall pulls probably, or like the healer will shout at me. Not that I care about that, you know, I wouldn't play this game if I did. But I don't really tank either, so I'm completely out of the control of the situation. Yeah. They're saying visitor's log. Learning the lingo. Spawn. Add. Pull. Aggro. Buff. Debuff. Dot. AoE. I didn't know there was a thing that was like, this is what people say sometimes, and like it doesn't make any fucking sense. You must be the adventurer on whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. Here to brave the death of the Sestasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need some companions. You shall need the training we here at the Halls of Novice can provide. Strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. I didn't unlock guild leaves. Oops. Oh well. Smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Yeah. I won't be doing that. You mastered all that our masters have to teach. It will be time to head north once more. Go to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Sestasha Seagrot. He'll furnish you with the details of your duty. I have realized that, I know I was like, I need to get armor and stuff. I did not do that shit. So, is there a shop in Eelport where I can buy, like, accessories? Because I think that would be good. Anything except earrings would be good. Necklace, bracelet, and a ring. Merchant and mender, okay. Because I don't want to be, like, squishy. I've got 666 health. The devil is on my side. Weapons, no. Gear is what I want. Items. No. Is it under weapons? No? Maybe the guy that says armor outfitter. Wait a minute. Okay, he doesn't have right, I'm just gonna buy some armor. So yeah, this one. Yeah. Yeah, and this one. Legs. Leg. Feet. Yes, sounds good. What does the helmet look like? Ew. Okay, that's fine. I don't think there's another... There isn't another, oh my fucking god, what are those called? Merchants? Shop? There aren't any more of those, so we're just gonna go up north to Sestasha and get started. And then maybe we'll get some accessories in the dungeon anyway. Because you obviously get loot. And I will talk about that as we get to it. But it's very exciting to get your first dungeon. Sestasha is a good dungeon, it's just kind of... You just gotta see it a lot. Like a lot. Anyway, there's interesting groups of people here. Those two do something at some stage, I think. These four... Think about these four. Ada, what do you have to say? I'm sorry, I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions is the best I could get. I had no idea how expensive they were. It took you so bloody long. My purse was too light. You might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin. You only be useful the contents of your pollux. Oh, what the fuck? This man is so mean to her. Diphtheria. There's another smith in case you didn't talk to the other one. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. So you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umber. I've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we reached word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I get to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancy and serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it would cause. Kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly what we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Duty Finder and Duty Support unlocked. Sestasha not accessible. Now what is Duty Support? Okay. Investigative allied players and NPCs alike slid dungeons. So that's Sestasha, that's Hawk Manor, and it's fucking... I forgot what it's called. Anyway. 2 ways. So support to NPCs or other players, I will be doing that most likely. Until trust. Yeah, so there's a trust section, but like it will go around whatever you are. Duty Finder, you can split that amongst teams in order to Duty Finder's matching system. A bracing sound. It is a bracing sound. Fellow players. More dungeons. But that's Stone Vigil. That middle one. I can't really tell what it is. Is it Stone Vigil still? But that's Garuda. I understand what I must do. I had to read that. Right, now let's just go to Duty Finder. This is your Duty Finder. But I know how to use it. So you got your like, there's lots of tabs. I can't really go into them right now. But like you got done. First one, the question mark, that's roulettes. Then the cave is like dungeons. The piece of paper is guild tests. I probably should have unlocked that at some stage. Then the scurry face is trials. The cave that's red is raids. Or savage content, I think. Isn't it? Yeah. And then the kind of like swords is PvP, and then the Cactuar is what the fuck are they called? The gold saucer stuff. So now I just registered for Sestasha, as you can see, right hand side. I'm forming a party of a tank, healer, and 2 DPS. I'm honestly shocked that it didn't pop up already, because usually that's the way of it. This map's quite big, but this is all, that's level 45. So I'm gonna run towards, when I'm waiting, I don't make it, but just when I'm waiting, I'm gonna run towards Swift Perch and see if I can activate the Aetheryte over there too. Although I was gonna say like whenever I get out, like I could just do it then, but I can't because I'll just get teleported somewhere to do this plot. But yeah, like if you go in with the support, you go in, but the support is kind of like stinky. If it takes, like if I get there and run back, and I haven't popped, it hasn't popped yet, I'll just do the support, I think, but I probably would prefer to. I thought that was his bird back. I would prefer to do it, you know, with a proper party, because it'll be quicker and it'll probably be able to heal me better. It's Titus Andromedon. Usually tank and healer queues are quicker. But, you know, obviously not instant every time, but like DPS queues can get very long, especially if it's for content that people don't do, because there are a lot more DPS than there are healers and tanks, and you need 2 of them. Whereas if you are a tank, you've already filled out one of the positions that are kind of, you know, not ideal. I go in there to middle, I'll be there. Right, I might just run over here. And if I get to middle and Ossia, I'm just gonna go duty support at that stage, because I kinda just wanna get this bit done. I still love that Fiat as a rogue once, I think. Yeah. I just wanted to say that out loud. Not like it's hard, it's level 10, but like as a rogue, it's kind of different. Anyway, this is Middle Anasia. Like as you can tell, like it is a lot different to Thanalan. It's a bit greener. Obviously, it's not as green as Gridania would be when we get there, but it's nicer because the ocean is there. It's really pretty. So I'm just gonna run over to Summerford Farms over here because that is where the Aetheryte is. And then if I've got that one, then I've got, like, you know, I can get to Western Lanasia, I can get to Middle Lanasia. Can I get to Eastern Lanasia and Lower Lanasia? No, I can't. Not as of yet. But someday. Someday. Summerford Farms isn't that far, but you know. I just don't want to be running around waiting on this duty finder because I'm getting hungry and I kind of want to make dinner soon, so I'm going to do Sastashin and finish up, I think. That's it there, it's not too far. Sorry, I thought I heard something there. That's kind of weird. I probably should have set it on auto run because you can press L1 and, like, I think it's R on keyboard automatically, and you can just run forward. Like, I'm not touching the control stick at all. You can tell because, like, he's turning kind of weird. I would have thought Sastasha would have popped quite quickly, actually, because, first of all, yes, I am a tank, but, like, also, it's Sastasha, like, this is the one everyone gets in, leveling roulette, so I kind of assumed that it would pop pretty instantly, but hey, what can you do? We'll go on with duty support. No, it's someone else from Lube, ew. I don't like this server anymore. Okay, right, duty finder. You can withdraw if you want. Right, duty support. Duty support, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, so we're going in with Conjurer, Thaumaturge, Lancer. Okay, work. That's what pops up whenever you get a thing, and it makes a weird noise. No. So yeah, at the start of every dungeon you kind of get a little cutscene like that. It's fun. Clearing instant raids. Yes, I know. I will explain it. So, as the tank, your job is to hold aggro. No, I don't want to be doing that. Oh, the NPCs are kind of talking to each other. That's fun. I know they do that in, like, Trust dungeons with, like, your NPCs later. Oh, I got an achievement. But I didn't know they did it in this. Yeah, essentially your job as tank is keep aggro of all the enemies. Make sure that none of them are attacking any of your other party members. They're not coordinating their attacks. Usually if you're in DPS, you kind of try to attack the same enemies as the tank and the other DPS are doing, so that, like, because if you're both attacking it, it's harder for the tank to hold aggro on two enemies rather than just one. Anyway, Sastasha, you have to look at this. The captain likes his cabbage green. This will be important later. So like a lot of dungeons have like, I say a lot, they all have like their little gimmicks. Where there's like puzzles and stuff, you have to do specific things just to make them all a bit different. So yeah, as a tank, your job is kind of stay alive, essentially. Make sure everyone else stays alive. You get your healer, who obviously quite self-explanatory, heals, and then your DPS do damage. And then you kind of get like different groups of enemies. For this one, I'm taking a bit slower because I've never used the that party list is quite small. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm sorry, because this is a good opportunity to do it. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I was like, I'll never be able to read that shit, I'm sorry. Because I was like, if I was healing at some stage, I would never be able to see that. Also, if you are tanking, it is always usually a good idea to point things away from the enemies, because some of them use attacks that look like they're just single target, but they're actually like an array, and they can hit other characters. It's not actually a skill I wanted to use. And it can hit other people. Depends on the enemy though. You know. Anyway, those clams kind of make oh my fucking god. They make more of those Shade Seekers come to life, so you kinda wanna deal with them sooner rather than later. But yeah, this is what a dungeon is, it's just kind of this. It is fun, I swear to god. Like, obviously this is the first dungeon in the game, so it's not the most adventurous. Whereas later on, obviously you get your kind of other dungeons that serve to show off the game a bit better. So I'm doing AoEs here so that everything gets hit, and I'm feeling quite badly at it. I didn't even notice that guy was there. And it's always good to use your buffs, your protections, mitigations, as people call them. Because even on these, because a lot of people see them for bosses, but like, well, it's like a minute cooldown. Like, you can use that between pulls, that's fine. Like, it's gonna come back. And these clams, if they're closed, they're invulnerable. Okay, it's not going well. It's not going well at all, actually. Right, you guys come over here, please. There's 3 of you, so I will be just using this. I haven't used Reprisal once. Right, there's only 2 of you now, so you're just getting single targeted. And you're why are they melting? What's happening? Also, you may have noticed, if you're wondering about things, we have not gained a single point of experience since we entered here, and that is because in Dungeons now, you get all the experience after the boss. Next boss is coming up, so we'll see then. I'll probably level up like 27 times or some shit. And you also notice I am level 18 because I'm synced. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, here's the last one of these. It's the last one in the dungeon. Come on. Okay. So now you'll notice there's 3 Carls. That note, we said he likes his cabbage green. So we go to the green one. It does change every time, it's not green every time. If you hit the other 2, you get poisoned or another enemy spawns, I think. So let's just hit the switch. Oh no, it's the chop back. So this is the first boss. It's nothing to write home about. Usually dungeons would have 3 or 4 bosses. Get out of there. I don't think you can stun that. I will check next time it comes around. I'm like, I'm scared. Not that it would do too much damage. I think I will be totally fine. But oh, it does stun. Work. You can only stun bosses a certain amount of times. Like if you stun him more than twice, I don't think it would. Okay, I'm level 24 now. Right, let's open this treasure chest. Got plundered earrings, which is completely useless to me. If you're doing this with real people, it comes up with like a loot system. You can roll on it. And whoever gets the highest roll wins. But because it's just me and some NPCs, they're just going, yeah, you can have it all. It's fun. This means you can end up with a lot of gear for classes you don't have or use. Or classes like you haven't leveled up yet, you know? And this first dungeon is different to the rest of the dungeons because it has 4 bosses, I believe, whereas the vast majority only have 3. But are they really bosses? Like, this is the next boss. And you may have noticed in the last one, there's some, I noticed there, yeah, like the Rambad will be sealed off after 15 seconds. And that essentially means that you've got 15 seconds to get into the boss room. And once the boss starts, you can't leave after that time. Although I think if you're on your way to the boss, you do get the option to teleport in if you don't make it. But if you die, you either have to be healed by the healer, or a summoner, or a red mage if they know the skill. Why'd you limit break this guy? What was the fucking point? Honestly. But yeah, what was I saying? If you die, the only way you can get revived is if you... that was some good armor there. Usually armor you get in dungeons is better. That is what got it without until like endgame. But yeah, the only way you can get revived is if you choose to go back to the beginning of the dungeon, or if the healer revives you. So if you die and you revive at the start of the dungeon, you can't get back in the boss room, and that's why that is. Okay, there's only 2 of them now. Alright, let's do this group. This group, aye. They're beating up that fucking dog. But also, yeah, apparently you do more damage to the back and sides of the enemies than you do the front. So that is another reason why you should keep the backs of the enemies to your DPS. Although to be fair, they should know to go back there, realistically. Alright, we just pick up that key, which is for the store. It is just like, I've done this dungeon so many times that it's like a muscle memory at this point. There are a few of this, just I kind of ran through that initial room. Like, there are other rooms here, but you don't really need to go into those. So I'm not going to. Anyway, this is the guy. Why are you larger than me? I'm 97% tall. I think he's designed to be larger no matter what. But yeah, this guy's, is he a mini boss? Not really, he's just a big guy. He drops the other key. You hear the little toes running on the ground. Right, okay, here's what Provoke is good at. Doing that. Don't know how that happened. She mustn't have been in range of the Total Eclipse. This Lancer's really good. Or is it the Thaumaturge? Because I know Black Mages are really good at single target damage, like towards the end of the game. Okay, here's our next boss. Why are there 2 ramparts? Yeah. So essentially this is the same boss again, but if you see in the background, there's something else that is going to greet us in a moment once he hits a certain threshold of health. Obviously, bosses have a lot more health than every other enemy in the game. That's also true. Oh, my accuracy's down. What the fuck? That's so mean. Thanks for S in that, I think. The last time he left when he got to half health. This time he didn't. So we want to kind of go over there. Make sure we clean them all up. Did I do that in the best way possible? Not really. Okay, they're all done. It's easy, but like, you know, if you don't know what's coming, it can be probably quite difficult. We don't get loot for this one because there are 4 bosses, so we don't get 4 pieces of loot. And also the loot between the first 3 dungeons is all the same, so I wouldn't worry too much about it, because you're going to get 2 more chances, and also realistically you're going to be doing this dungeon quite a few times. And if you don't get Sasha and level roulette, you're going to get the next one, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember. I've genuinely forgotten what it's called. But there are loads of enemies here, but you can skip the vast majority of them and you don't really miss out on anything. So I'm gonna do that. But those guys are watching, they don't give a shit. A dog, he doesn't care. But we have to do this group and that group. That group that was on screen behind my shield. They're the only ones we actually have to fight here. Because they will aggro you as you go past. Yeah. I thought there was gonna be like a big guy here before, but no, I thought this is the hard mode of the dungeon. There's a big guy that home gangs you, but not in the normal mode. Also, because this is a NPC group, I wonder do I have to do the mechanics on this last boss, because I can't remember the last time I had to do that. Because you can literally just ignore the mechanics of this boss. They're not complicated, they're just, I wonder if I have to do it. You got a boss cutscene. You sully our spawning grounds, Shorewalker. Yeah, he gets completely fucked. And it's quite funny, actually. And if you didn't notice, that was the captain. This is Dan Yorkertooth, he's funny. He's a Sahagin. This is your first Sahagin you see if you don't go into the other areas. Alright, we're making a dent in him. I don't know if it's enough of a dent that I can just ignore the mechanics, but maybe the other NPCs will do it for me. So essentially, yeah, bubbles forming in the water's surface. So if you leave the bubbles to go, an enemy will come out. So, oh, I might get this one, and maybe they'll follow my lead. It's like, can you do that please? I'm gonna ignore the mechanics, I don't care, but I die. Oh, okay, work. Maybe I should have done it. Interesting. I think it's fine. They kind of like disintegrated anyway. So no, usually if it's a human party and they're like wildly overgeared, you can just ignore that mechanic and you will kill it before the enemies even come out. Blood gauntlets, and that's the first dungeon. Oh. You can set it to skip those cutscenes after you've seen them for the first time also, so you don't have to watch that every single time. I'm level 26? No. No. Am I? Oh god. It's too much. Here's my guys. They're funny. And if you do a dungeon in Trust, you'll automatically get a piece of equipment. And then there's the extra loot here at the end. I've got a combo now. 100 battle axe, full striker's boots. Yeah, like you get like a shitty fucking weapon that you don't want. Why am I here? Oh, okay. It didn't teleport me back, but we'll return. No, we won't. No, we won't. Because I forgot. So my return point on my other character is Limsa, because he's in the, whatever the fuck those people are called. The Maelstrom, yeah. That Grand Company, so it makes sense for him to go back to the Limsa as well. And also started there as an Arcanist, so it made sense with everything like that, but I think I'm gonna go back to the Drowning Wench and then I'll leave it there because it has been about 3 hours. I'm tired, I'm hungry, a horse just flew past. Whose horse is that? But anyway, we'll get back and then we'll do that, so I don't know, I had a great time today. We finally got to the dungeons, so that was fun. I'm level 26. It's kind of concerning because I'm gonna hit level cap way earlier than I should. And that means I'm gonna have to sort out my fucking skills and stuff. God. But the Tab Tara Deepcroft, that's what the second dungeon is called. That's where we'll be going after this, because we'll be sending us to Gridania, but we will be going back and doing the whatever it's called, the class quests first, because you need to do your class quests. You need to do your class quests, otherwise you're missing out on skills. Right, yeah, so I'm just gonna go to the Drowning Wench and then we're gonna call it a day. For the debauchery of Limsa starts affecting our brain. I'm not even gonna turn in the quest, like I'm just gonna stand here. What the fuck? I'm gonna sit. Let me, rather than typing out sit, I'm just gonna, yeah. Let's sit with Nin in, yeah. Did I just see underneath the ground? No, I didn't. They don't want me here, but it's fine. So anyway, I don't know, I had a great time today. I hope you all had a great time watching. It'll probably be a while before I do this again, because that was a lot at once. I'll be back on Monday with Radiant Dawn anyway, but I had a great time, hope you all had a great time too, and I'll see you all next time.